With this great snowstorm supposed to be keeping us in, here are my top 10 favorite picks for vehicles I think would dominate this kind of weather. Starting with number 10, any Mitsubishi Evo, but specifically the Pajero Mitsubishi Evo. Why? Because this vehicle is cool. Why? Because it has a V6 with over 276 horsepower, allegedly, all-wheel drive, and come on, it's a homologation Dakar car for everything's sake. And at number 9 is the BMW E53 X5. And this is probably one of my favorites on the list, and that's because it's just that dang cool. It's sporty, it's utilitarian, and it's basically just a more practical 5 Series. You get way more space on the inside, and on top of that as well, you get a plethora of different cool engine options. You get a 3-liter inline-6, you also get a 4.4, a 4.6, and a 4.8 V8, all of those being great engine options. And on top of that comes an all-wheel drive, and every single one of those engines sound incredible. Coming in at number 8 has to be this GMT 400 Chevy Suburban. And let me tell you, it may be a bit of a bias, but I think this is the second most reliable vehicle on this list. And let me tell you why. This comes with a 5.7-liter V8 motor with a 4L80E transmission with a 4-wheel drive transfer case. So you can go from 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive depending on your situation, and man will this thing kill the snow. And on top of that, it's spacious, it's beautiful looking, and all the parts are readily available. You can't beat that. No, you're probably gonna ask, where's the Subaru? Where are the Subarus at? Well, guess what? This is what you get for number 7, the Saab 92X Aero. Why? Because it's a better version of a Subaru WRX, because you get the key in the center console, that's why. But other than that, there really isn't much difference. It's just a regular 2005 WRX. I think it's just neat. I think the styling might be a bit cooler, but other than that, it really isn't much that makes it that big of a difference. Now, this is the number 1 reliable vehicle on this list, and it has to be the Toyota Land Cruiser 100 series. Now, I think this vehicle is super cool because, come on, the amount of ways you can spec this thing as an off-road vehicle for the snow is numerous and almost unlimited, and they look amazing. But in my head, I look at this thing as a freaking Japanese Suburban. Here's why. You get a 1UZ V8, which is just a Japanese LS, all-wheel drive, which, give or take, they can have or not. And on top of that as well, it's just a cool, spacious interior, spacious and stylish looking design. And I guess it's just my personal opinion, they favor very, very heavily. Hey, so editor here real quick. Instagram doesn't really like videos that are over 3 minutes long, so sadly I'm gonna have to cut this one short. But don't worry, I'm gonna give you a part 2 by tomorrow. All right, y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one.